And Woody likes the crooked cock.
Instead of candy.
I've never done it, but I've been tempted to eat butter plain. Like there was a guy on my cruise. I've mentioned him before. He's dead now. His name was Dick. He's the like 100 millionaire who made a phone book empire. Anyway, the guy was really big, and he was on a like he rode around a little rascal kind of scooter. He was so big, and I saw him straight up eat butter, and now like that's
in what way? Describe this.
We were at a table with like 12 people seated there. Seated there, and he cut off what I'll describe as half of an inch of a stick of butter, and
popped in his mouth.
Yeah, maybe cut that in half once it was by him, and made 2 bites out of it. And it's just like, you straight up eat butter?
That is so fun.
Straight up
my younger brother did that when we were little. He would get in trouble from my mom because he would go in there and peel a little butter stick, take a big bite of it, and put it back.
I could eat a whole stick of butter. That's an episode of Malcolm in the Middle. Stewie ate the whole fucking stick of butter.
I'm sure it's delicious, but I don't know. Like there's some food I just turn my nose up at as I'm too good for.
I bet it's not delicious. Like butter is good on things.
It tastes like I like to make compound butters for steaks. So you mix stuff in there, herbs or garlic or whatever. Yeah, you mince some garlic, put it in there, and maybe a little lime juice, the butter, maybe some rosemary and some thyme. You get it all room temperature, stir it all together. So maybe some salt and pepper too. Then you put it in saran wrap and sort of roll it up like a sausage. So you've got this cylinder of butter. You refrigerate that until it's nice and hard, and then you can cut these coins of this delicious flavored butter, and you can put it on a steak right as soon as it's off the grill.
Well, you sent us a photo of some butter you made in the last month or two for your steak.
No, that's been a long time ago.
A few months ago? Jeez.
Yeah, it's been months and months ago. Yeah. I made some it was like garlic rosemary butter or something like that. Today I did steelhead trout, and I put
How'd you make it?
I actually did a aluminum foil bake this time. I took that olive oil spread stuff I've got that's like 50 calories. It's like half the calories of butter. And I mixed it with lemon juice, minced garlic, salt, pepper, and dill. And I put a little bit of that on top of the piece of trout, put that in aluminum foil, like rolled it up and made like a pocket out of it, and put it in the oven for 17 minutes at 375 degrees. And it came out perfect. It was incredibly good. So fucking good.
How big a piece of, you said it was steelhead?
Yeah.
Like how
5-6 ounces.
Oh, okay. Are you following recipes for this, or are you just kind of whatever feels right?
I try to find some guidelines, and then I just do everything else myself. Like knowing the temperature and the time is kind of important. I don't want to goof around with that because fish is $12 a pound. But
really advanced cooks, they move away from recipes, right? Like you start off following instructions, and then you move past that, maybe.
Yeah, there's guidelines, really. Like only with baking do you have to follow a recipe, because you're actually doing some like chemical reactions. Like if you don't put enough baking soda in there, or enough baking powder, or the right amount of water to flour, or salt, or whatever, it just won't work. You're kind of doing chemistry when you're baking. But with something like what I just described, like if you're like steaming asparagus, like put all of it, put in some olive oil, or don't. Put in some red pepper flake, or don't. Put in some salt and pepper, or don't.
Well, there's no way to fuck up steaming. Is it hot and soft yet, the asparagus?
Challenge
then it is done. Yeah. And so you can buy steamer bags.
Did you get the sous vide?
I haven't bought it yet. I will buy. You know what? I'm pulling the trigger on this.
You're gonna love the sous vide, man. I promise you. And if it's a little pricier because you got to kind of almost double the price. I think it's $60 more to get the vacuum sealer. But the vacuum sealer will.
Name of the brand you have, or does it not matter?
It doesn't matter. I got the cheapest sous vide because I don't need all that functionality between my phone and an app. I just set a temperature and leave it there. And
$200. Yeah, right, bitch.
Yeah, I'll find the exact vacuum sealer I got, because I want to say I spent $60 on it. But the thing is, like, if you ever buy a 3-pack of boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and you end up having to throw one of them away because you eat 2 and the other one sits in there all week, that'll never happen again, because you vacuum seal it, and you throw it in the freezer, and it's good for months.
Oh, are you just meaning like a normal vacuum sealer? Like for any kind of food? This isn't some sous vide specific thing? Because I have a vacuum sealer.
Yeah.
Is it called the Redmond sous vide machine? It's $59.99.
That'll do. I think I've got a Cisno.
I'm getting it.
I think I've got a Cisno, but yeah, any vacuum sealer.
Buy now, one click. Hell yeah. Swipe to place my order. May 8th, I will be the proud owner of the sous vide.
Jesus, that's a long time.
Well, dude, Amazon is so slow right now. Well, understandably so. I was looking, I didn't realize that I still had some very old clippers. I think I'm going to cut my hair myself on stream. That seems like it'd be funny. I'll probably fuck it up and look awful, but who cares? And I went on Amazon just looking up clippers, just hair cutting clippers. It's a high demand item and it will not be available for a month.
Go to Walmart, dude. Brave the storm.
Well, of course. Well, I found some in my bathroom, but it was
just go get a haircut and wear a mask.
It was more surprising to be like, "Holy shit! It's a month, like almost a month. That's insane."
But yeah, I use the vacuum sealer is awesome. The vacuum sealer I have, I got bags for it that it's a roll of bags, so they're sealed up
bags. Yeah.
So I didn't get a bag. I got a roll of material. So it's like a roll of saran wrap or anything else. It's sealed on the sides, but not on the front or back. So you seal the leading edge, and you get a seal there, and then it comes this little razor blade thing. So you cut it off at the length you want it, so you never waste any of the bag. Put your food in, and then seal the other end, and you've got like an infinite bag. Like you could make it 6 feet, a 6 foot long bag, or you could make a 6-inch bag.
Huh.
It's really nice.
All right, just bought some of those. There we go.
Yeah, those are sweet.
Just bought 30 bags.
Because you can do sides in the sous vide. You can do like mashed potatoes. You can do in there. You just dice up the potatoes like 1 inch. Add like whatever you like in your mashed potatoes, like butter, cream, garlic, salt, pepper. You can do asparagus. You can do eggs in there. You can do boiled eggs in there. You can do fish, but it kind of falls apart.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine fish does very well in that environment.
It does great, but if you were gonna like make cold salmon or for like a salad, and you're gonna shred it up anyway, or you're gonna make salmon salad, which is where you mix it with like mayo and relish or something or onion, then it doesn't matter. But if you want like a presentable, nice little,
I like a fillet of fish when I'm eating, and like if I threw in like tilapia or some kind of white fish in there, it's gonna become just flaky nonsense.
Yeah, it melts away. It'll fall apart when you're getting it out of the bag. But chicken and steak and pork, especially, like pork chops, are incredible out of there. Everything is. I've never had anything out of my sous vide that I didn't fucking love.
I'm excited to give it a go. This is going to be so tight.
Yeah, let me know when you get it and what you're going to cook, and I might be able to.
That's a good idea, Taylor. Order something else that'll make you fatter.
Well, you can do some really healthy stuff, right? Like you can take boneless, skinless chicken.
I'm not going to.
Try a boneless, skinless chicken breast with nothing on it. You literally,
I will. I'm on a good little streak right now. I'll stick healthy with it.
Salt and pepper on a boneless, skinless chicken breast, and you throw it in there, and like it cooks in its own juices. Like you've actually got like, I don't know, like a couple teaspoons of like this fatty, delicious, buttery sauce you can pour on top of it.
Basically, you get like somewhat of a gravy.
Yeah, it makes its own pan sauce to it to some degree.
Throw a little cornmeal in there, make a gravy out of it.
If you wanted to, yeah.
Hey. Oh. Yeah.
Or not cornmeal, but cornstarch.
Cornstarch, my bad. Yeah, don't put cornmeal in there.
Well, yeah. Maybe you want a little fancy chicken cornbread. Yeah, I love my sous vide. It's my favorite kitchen gadget. It's the one I use the most. I've got a bunch of kitchen gadgets, but like the Instant Pot is like a rice cooker for me. My mandolin is just I almost never use my mandolin.
The Instant Pot works great. My girlfriend made ramen out of it, like shredded chicken and peppers and a bunch of vegetables and a bunch of curry spices and shit and ramen in the Instant Pot, and it was fantastic. You know what? As soon as we're done here, I'm gonna go warm some of that up. That sounds fucking good.
I'm super hungry.
I've got a ton of options in there. I've got more of that trout. I bought a pound of trout today, so I got another fillet of trout I could cook up. I love that trout. Trout and salmon. Those are my two favorite fishes.
I ended on that note. I love the
That was
wordplay.
the best
Very
shit
nice.
I've ever heard.